Welcome back to the first episode of the Wolf Den Sports Center for the winter season. We are so glad to be back.
As you know, rosters are out and we have some talented teams this season, including fencing, hockey, boys basketball, girls basketball, squash, and swimming.
This winter is truly a time to look forward to, as we get to watch all of the teams compete and play. Personally, fitness is off to a great start. What about hockey, Trent?
This year, I took the role as goalie and I'm really enjoying my time, so is everyone else. Now, we held our first Rectory press conference with the varsity coaches. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm Zoe from Wolf Den Sports Center. Ms. Hart, is there a specific game or matchup you're looking forward to most this year?
I just look forward to the next one. I can't wait until we get out there.
Hi, this is Dylan from Sports Media. Ms. Rodman, what are your expectations for this year's fencing team?
But I think the biggest expectations are safety, good sportsmanship, and of course, developing your skills overall.
This is Griffin from Wolf Den Sports Center, and I have a question for Mr. Richards. How does this team compare to last year's squash team?
Let's see. Compared to last year's team, we have a little bit less carryover than we normally do. We're kind of used to bringing about half the team back year to year, especially in the top section of the ladder. So having so many students who are new to the sport, even if they're coming with some racket skills or who are just entirely unfamiliar with what they're doing out there, I think that the overall feel of the team is that we have a lot more work to do on kind of that programmatic side.
This is Dylan from Sports Media. Coach Roy, what are your expectations for this year's season?
We always have high expectations for our boys. I think we have a pretty good squad. We put together a nice and challenging schedule that I think will make them compete and play hard. And we're reigning boys club tournament champions, so we're trying to run that back for back-to-back seasons.
I'm Grayson from the Wolf Den Sports Center. Mr. Smith, what players will you look to in big moments this year?
I think our upper class players. I think we have a couple ninth graders, some eighth graders, but I think our leadership team captains Max, AJ, and Alex. I think those they were just named the leadership group for this team. I think we'll rely heavily on them. I think our goalie Trent will have to need a big support system back there in net. So I think those four we're going to rely heavily on all season. But along with everyone, it's a team effort. So we're going to need everyone to step up in big moments.
Hi, my name is Danny. I'm from Rectory Athletic Sports Media, and my question is for Coach Farrell. What style of swimming are you anticipating the team to be the strongest in this year?
I think our strongest stroke that we have is our freestyle. We have a lot of swimmers that excel at that, and we've been working hard to maintain that.
It seems like all the coaches are looking forward to this season and seeing how their teams will perform. We appreciate them all for joining us in the press room.
With a few games already completed, let's catch up with Zoe with her Wolfie report.
Starting off strong, the squash team headed down to the Boston area to play Belmont Hill. They were to leave with the win of 4-3. Moving on to varsity hockey, the Wolves took the ice for their first game of the season on Friday at Belmont Hill. Starting off slow, Rectory found itself down 4-0 at the end of the first period. Battling for the remainder of the game, Rectory was able to cut Belmont's lead 5-2. In their second game of the season, the Wolves returned to the ice in less than 24 hours after their opener against Belmont Hill to take on Rumsey Hall. Playing a tight first period with scoring chances for each team, Rectory found itself down 1-0. Despite Trent C's outstanding performance in the goalie position, Romsey extended its lead to 2-0. After the second period, with injuries mounting and legs tired, Rectory ran out of steam in the third and ended up dropping the game 6-0. The girls were ready for their first game of the season against Wilbraham and Munson. The girls were fired up, and so were the fans in the packed gym. They played very well the entire game. They ended the first half up 21-18. They extended the lead to 32-22 by the end of the third quarter. As they headed into the last quarter, the girls were focused, the gym was loud, and they played tough. Wilbraham and Munson was battling back, but the girls held the lead to win 36-33. Great job, Wolves.
I'm Grayson. Today I'm here with star basketball player Carla after a game. Carla, who were some main contributors today in the game?
I think everyone as a team did really good, and overall, I think everyone did a really good job.
Going forward, how do you think we can keep this rolling and win more games?
I think we need to keep practicing our plays and keep being a team, and communication is key.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
It sounds like our teams have a lot to work on in the next couple of weeks.
I couldn't agree more.
And now, special holiday segment.
Ho, ho, ho. Are you kids excited for winter break?
Yeah!
Great! I'm going to read you a holiday story. Once upon a time, there lived a friend group in the rectory school. Mary said, "Oh my God, did you hear that Santa's not coming anymore?"
No!
Johnny said, "No way, Christmas is ruined." Timmy screamed, "This is the worst Christmas ever!" And this is how the terrible Christmas begins. Johnny said, "We have to get Santa to come." Timmy then asked, "What are we going to do?" "Maybe we can send a letter to the North Pole," Mary explained. That's when the idea began. The group of students created a heartfelt letter to Santa. Timmy asks, "What if Santa doesn't respond?" Johnny says, "We need to have hope." 2 days later, Timmy asks again, did Santa respond? "Johnny, let's check." The students huddle in anticipation. Johnny's palms are sweating. Mary's heart is racing. Timmy asks, "What did he say?" Mary said, "He said his elves put out the wrong information and that he can make it." Yeah! Just like that, Christmas is saved. I hope you all enjoyed my holiday story to you. Merry Christmas.
Thanks so much for joining us on the first episode of the winter season.
Make sure you stay tuned.